Oh, 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 oh. RevelatorAlf. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. So this is the start of the new project build. It is the Moriwaki Kawasaki Z650, but actually it's a 750 motorcycle build thing. So this is the backstory behind it. Through a work colleague and through another work colleague, they had this box of bits. You can see engine, all bits and pieces there, frame, tank there, bits and bobs in there, boxes full of stuff, wheels full of stuff. They said, look, it's just taking up space in the garage, we'll sell it to you for really cheap money. And I said, thank you very much, I'll bite your hand off. So that's exactly what I did. So this is, as I say, it's a 750 build, 750cc. I've actually kind of turned it over with the spanner. Let me just show you again here. See if that, oh, wrong one. There we go. And it does actually turn over. There we go. So it's not seized, so that's a bonus. Cam chain is definitely needs retention in there as well. I will be checking the compression, but I don't think there's a need to split the engine apart, you know, until, you know, I sort of do a quick check over and see what we got. I've got a couple of starter motors here. I'm going to quickly test those to see if they're working as well. That's all good. This is a box of carburetors and bits. I mean, they're in a sorry state, they really are. So they're going to need complete rebuilds and all that kind of stuff. Problems with the engine I've already seen. At the front here, I've got a couple of studs that have broken off in there as well, and a few missing here as well there. So that's going to need sorting out. The frame is actually in pretty decent condition. And I think most of it is here, if not everything is here. I just might have to get a few things here and there. So what I'm intending to do, I thought I was going to do a full restoration or a full rebuild of a Moriwaki Kawasaki. Now Moriwaki is basically a Japanese tuning or engineering company. Basically, Moriwaki used to work for Yoshimura, another famous tuning company. They split up and he set up his own engineering company in the early 70s, so producing Moriwaki performance parts and racing applications. Anyway, so I think whoever's had this before has tried to give it a flavour of a Moriwaki, but I don't think there's any Moriwaki parts on it. I really can't say. I mean, so with that, I'm not going to do a Moriwaki restoration build. What I'm thinking about doing is this. It's, you know, you can see it both ways. It's either a lazy way or a kind of a cool way. I kind of think it's a cool way. Is actually just to get the frame all prepped, obviously get the mechanics right, get the electrics right. But in terms of the tank and the seat and the tailpiece and everything like that, I think I might just clear coat it, just leave it as a kind of a running barn find type thing. And I'll see, I think I like that idea. It's just something that looks a bit rough and ready, something that once was, but is actually, yeah, you know, it kind of gives you a flavour of what it could have been or should have been, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I haven't decided on that yet, but that's, you know, a long way down the road. So first things first, got to sort this engine out, get that all sorted out. I'm going to get this frame all cleaned and I might give it a little spray paint over, and then I'm going to hang it up on the far side in the studio there, out of the way. I'm going to do a similar kind of thing with the tank as well, just prep it, maybe clear coat it, just to stop these patches rusting even more, that kind of thing. The plastics, I've got the side panels, got the headlight there as well. I've got a box of electrics, got some bits and bobs, and obviously the wheels. Basically, it just needs completely going through and seeing what I've got. So the next few months, you know, I'm going to be tinkering away in here, and occasionally I'll make a video about it. It's on the projects page on the website as well. There'll be a playlist on the YouTube channel, so occasionally you'll see me doing little updates of this. But first things first, let me see if any of these starter motors work. Right, battery. Right, very unscientific, but we're just gonna see how we go. Right, so well, that works. let's do the other one. There we go. They both work. Right. Success. God, it's hot in here. So the other thing is this seat here, and this is a non-standard seat, but I've been told this is a Z650 seat, but I've been told this is actually quite a rare seat, and it fits that kind of rear cowl there, but I think it's going to have to be modified to fit the frame. So I'd say that's something, but that's quite a nice seat. Yeah, it's a bit snapped there on that side and also that side, so that need a bit of work. As I say, I mean, yeah, ultimately it needs a new seat or a new cover, I should say, but maybe just a bit of quick fix it tape on there initially just to get the bike going. I think it would go with the barn find theme as well, but there we go. But overall it's in good condition. Yeah, just new cover, it'll be fine. But look at the state of these. I mean, look at that. So I'm gonna have to see, you know, if these are salvageable or anything like that, because they've just been thrown in a box and God knows how long they've been there, so they're gonna need reworking. I'm not sure if these have been painted black or were like that in the first place, but I think, yeah, a lot of work on these as well. But there we go, that's the initial start of the build. At least the starter motors work. There's a long way to go on this, of course. I think if I dug into it pretty quick, I could put it together quite quickly. But in terms of a rolling chassis, it's all there. It just needs to be put together. So what I'll do is I'll clean up the frame, put the swing arm on it as well, and make sure that's all greased up and the bearings all right. Look, it's got a nice little grease nipple on there as well. Other manufacturers could take note, that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, put that on, put the shocks on, clean those up as well. I mean, the rear shocks are, you know, they're you know, a bit dirty, a bit faded, but whatever. A couple of bits of chip paint, but you know, quick lick of paint, quick polish, they'll be fine, no problem. So yeah, so I'll get that frame working. I'll get the top and bottom yoke in with the steering head bearings as well, make sure they're all okay, and then I'll hang it up on the wall, and then once that's out of the way I've got more space to do everything else. So I think I'll just logically go through it anyway. But say it will be on the website, there will be a playlist for it, and there will be more stuff coming out. So if you've ever heard of these bikes, Kawasaki Moriwakis, let us know in the comments below. If you've ever built one, or you know, Z650s, Z750s, I think the major difference between the two is the ignition system on those as well. But anyway, I'll let you know in the fullness of time. But well, for now, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share, check out the website RevelatorAlf.com, and lots more coming. Right, I need to get out of here because it's way too hot. Ta-ra.